would like to call Bhumika ji again on stage to have few words where she will be taking 2 to 5 minutes to have a few information to share. Ma'am, आप एक बार stage पे आते जोरदार तालियों से मैम के लिए. And before I give and hand over the mic, I would have a brief introduction, ma'am, if you allow. Bhumika Patel is the Managing Director of Cyber Octet since 2018. Holds a postgraduate degree in Advertising and Marketing Management from GLS University and has 9 years of experience in public relations, marketing and corporate communication. Passionate marketing leader. She excels in digital marketing, SEO, strategy management and communication, effectively translating client business goals into profitable solutions. Ms. Pathak heads the marketing and public relations at Cyber Octet, driving productivity improvements through her leadership in sales and marketing across various industries. Well, this is a nice profile and she does a commendable job. Ma'am, stage is all yours. आप हमारे जितने भी students experience आए हैं उनके लिए कुछ अगर आप बोल सकें and few words for the people behind Cyber Octet. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. आवाज नहीं आ रही है. Good morning. So it is my distinct pleasure to welcome all of you here to our seminar on ethical hacking and cyber security, HackSec 2024. So today we all are gathered here to dive into fascinating and ever-evolving world of cyber security, right? Because it is the field that is crucial nowadays. So cyber security is not just about protecting digital assets. जैसे कि इन लोगों का डिस्कशन हुआ, it is about safeguarding your way of life, right? Every day we witness importance of cyber security, right? Because world is increasingly interconnected to the technology. So the purpose of the seminar is to shed light on importance of cyber security and ethical hacking, job opportunities, benefits we offer, and the vast career scope in this field. So we had a wonderful session of Pandya sir and we have 3 more sessions. Our speakers will share their knowledge and guidance and experiences which can be helpful in your professional endeavors. So I would request all of you to be engaged with speakers and ask questions if you have any and make most of this opportunity. And I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the speakers, our chief guest and every one of you to make this event possible. So without further ado, let's dive into the world of cyber security and ethical hacking and continue our sessions. And I hope you would find it enlightening and inspiring. Thank you so much.
Come on everybody. Thank you so much. अभी सरप्राइज अनाउंसमेंट है. वो अनाउंसमेंट मैं थोड़ा सा ब्रीफ रखूंगा लेकिन उस अनाउंसमेंट का स्पीकर नंबर 2 जो कि यहाँ पे आएंगे and this topic will be on blockchain security and our speaker will be Mr. Chintan Dave. Before I talk him on stage, I would like to give a brief introduction. He's a head of India and manager and head. So Mr. Chintan Dave is a leading figure in AI and blockchain technology, serving as general manager and head of India for AI Search. As a director of blockchain at Network Learning, he drives the adoption of blockchain solutions across various sectors. And alumnus of BITS Pilani, Chintan is also pursuing a PhD in blockchain and has authored over 20 technical books. Commendable. His extensive experience includes conducting over 50 workshops and excelling in strategic business management, making him a versatile leader in the field. So I think Chintan has much more on the plate for all the students who are here. And एक कमाल की बात ये है कि AI और cyber security पे Mr. Chintan will be having a free online course for all the participants. This is a surprise element which was previously spoken by me. So, ladies and gentlemen, एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए for Mr. Chintan Dave. Sir, please come on stage. एक बार जोरदार तालियां कर दीजिए चिंतन सर के लिए. और
Good morning everyone. पता है गुजराती खबर पढ़े हैं? કેટલા નથી પડતી. How many of you doesn't know? I mean, have problem. We'll try and keep it English kind of. So, let me start with the very basic misconceptions that we already have, right? We talked about CAs becoming a tech ISO auditors, and we're talking about the IoTs and everything, right? The basic problem with the current systems that we have is that we think that technology is only for techies, right? Do you all agree? Yes or no? Yes. Right? Even though we're using technologies in a day-to-day life, so even though we're using technology in our day-to-day life, we feel that technology is for the technology people only, and you need to have a programming knowledge, and you need to learn basic computer science skills and everything to become a technologist. Yes or no? So nowadays the things have changed. Every individual roles out there, irrespective of they are into sales, customers, right? Customer support, you're talking about engineering, you talk about project management, product management, right? Everything that we have done so far is going to change in the next few months. Not in few years, but next few months. Do you know that? Why? Because the AI has emerged a lot nowadays, right? We'll come to the topic of the blockchain within that also, but I want to explain you why it is going to change, right? Do you think first of all AI is going to change the way things we do or not? Yes or no? How many of you think that it will not? It will not affect us at all. Do you think it is going to change? Yes or no? Yes. How it is going to change is extremely important for all of us to understand, right? How many of you have used the ChatGPT? I think almost everyone. Yes or no? How many of you are having the premium license of ChatGPT? Almost few, right? How many of you are having the premium license of Netflix? 90% would be. Yes or no? Yes or no? So we need to understand, the most important part we need to understand is the session that we have kept here is we need to understand that you need to invest in yourself first. Yes or no? Are you all with me? Yes or no? So before investing in other things, start investing in yourself. What we are trying to solve here, I'm going to come to this point here later, but I'm trying to connect the dot. Who is the chief engineer of SpaceX? Company SpaceX? Yes or no? Yes. One of the first company to prioritize the space exploration, researches and commercialization. Yes or no? Who is the chief engineer of SpaceX? Anybody? It has to be someone who is a rocket scientist. Yes or no? Elon Musk is a chief engineer. Do you know? Does he holds the robotics degree? Google करके check कर ले, it does not. Yes or no? Are you with me? You imagine कि दुनिया की first number की company, right? It is number one now, right? I have worked with Elon Musk directly on one of the project called Hyperloop. समझे तुमने now? Yes or no? So I have worked with his team directly on that project. I have met him thrice. Okay. How he operates at it. Right? You imagine a number one company in the world who is doing the space exploration, right? His chief engineer is not having a basic degree in robotics, though he is leading it. Yes or no? So education that we have been thinking right now is drastically changing. He is the CTO of X also, previously Twitter. Yes or no? So he leads the tech, he leads the business. So nowadays the things that we have been doing is going to change in days, like I said, right? And to solve that problem, we have created this company called AI Search, and it's a certification body. It's not a certificate. Do you know the difference between certificate and certification? Anybody? What's the difference between certificate and certification? Yes? You learn, it is being evaluated properly, and then your skills are assessed. So when you go to somewhere and tell them that I have been assessed, your validity of this knowledge would be triggered easily, right? You can verify your knowledge that you are having that knowledge, right? That's why the certification is very important, right? You all have registered on the website of the link that has been given to by the team, right? Yes or no? Everybody is registered? So we are going to send you the link. Everybody who has participated in this event, we are going to get the certification course. They will be having all the access to the content as well, and you can literally, once you go through the content, once you are confident, once you invest enough time, you can sit in the examination which is proctored by an AI proctoring tool, right? And then you can get the certification, and that certification is worth $300 per individual, right? So it is around, you have 24,000 to 30,000 for free of cost. Okay, so you must make sure that you register first and you learn about it. So there are 2 certifications will be allotted to you. One would be AI for everyone, which is AI plus everyone, and one would be AI plus security. So as you are learning about the security, what is the most important part you should know about the AI along with the security, right? So if you are implementing a security, like sir has rightly said, right, that you can nowadays code in 2 minutes, right? You can just open up a chat GPT or any code tool, right? You just write down what you want to write down as a prompt and your code will be ready. You just need to know where to deploy it properly. Yes or no? So everything related to that tools and etc. will be deployed, will be available. You just need to make sure that you are registered. Okay? Are you all with me? You make the most out of the course has been assigned to you. And let's start the discussion of the topic that we have it. I will not take much time, but I'll try and give you as much as I can within the stipulated time. Okay? So I'll try and keep the talks 2-way, right? Because this is need of an hour. Everybody should be knowing about what is this large language model and how the blockchain part of it is integrated towards it, right? First of all, anybody know what is blockchain? Any idea about the blockchain?
कोई भी एक हैश के अंदर जाने के लिए हमको कोई भी एक ब्लॉक को सेपरेट करके हैश चेंज करना पड़ेगा, बट जो रियल टाइम में अपडेट हो रहा होता है इसलिए इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट और in 2 days was impossible to get into that series of hashes and
Awesome, wonderful, thank you so much. I'll try and simplify it for you. So you understand, and 3 of our friends knows about it, right? You've given me 5 rupees and 3 of our friends knows about it, right? Now what I'll do, I'll give them 2 rupees to them or 1 rupees to them, and rest of the money I'll keep it with you, and I'll tell them, you need to falsify that this guy has not given me 5 rupees, right? This is possible or not? Yes or no? The entire corruption industry is working like that only. You know how many corruption we have faced so far in India. We could train our entire generation towards the higher education for free of cost. That much amount of corruption has been done across the India today, right? Whoever is the government, right? Yes or no? So how it could have been solved? Coming back to the point, what is blockchain? So imagine you have given me 5 rupees and then you tell your 1,000 friends. Right? I could go to 1 people, I could go to 2 person, I could go to 3 people, but can I go and falsify 1,000 people? So 1,000 is also practically possible. Imagine you are doing that to 1 million people. Is it practically possible? Not possible, right? That's what the blockchain is, right? Any single transactions that you do get stored into millions of computers. Right, and that too in an encrypted form, not an actual value, right? So you're storing, let's say you're storing Chintan Dave, you're not storing Chintan Dave, you're storing an encrypted value, which is a hash value of the information. That's what the blockchain is in a simplest way, right? Are you all with me? Yes or no? Which is one of the most popular blockchain out there? Bitcoin. Bitcoin is, so there are a lot of misconception about it. So we have the certification on the blockchain as well. Bitcoin certification is also there. So if you want to explore, learn more about it, you can go there, right? But coming back to the topic that we have, you have a fair idea about the blockchain now? Yes or no? Everybody is with me? Then we talk about these GPTs nowadays, right? Chat GPT, then there is a Cloud, right? There is a Gemini. There are so many other GPTs and LLM models have came out there, right? Yes or no? They are called what? They are called LLMs, right? What is LLMs? Any idea? Anybody has heard about it? Apart from him? LLMs are what? I'll just try and keep it simplest way it is possible, right? You imagine there were large language models, right? Large language models means what? You imagine you are giving entire internet to some computers and then you can ask any question you want, right? In a human language, possibly you can ask, right? So let's say you want to ask about Narendra Modi, or you want to ask about Chintan Dave, you want to ask about some specific algorithm, you want to ask about some specific language, incident, anything that you ask to that language model, terms, English language term. You don't need to do a coding at all. Coding is gone. Are you all with me? We are not hiring a junior developer in our organization right now, right? I have a team of 80 developers, right? So we are not hiring a junior developer now. Junior developers role is gone because you need to have someone who can literally write the code the way the complexity the code should be written in, right? And that tool are doing it for you. You can Google it. Devika. Devika is an open source software engineer model available out there, which is you can install it. You can let the Devika know that I want to have a website. This website should have this thing, right? This is my server ID. She will create the entire application and she will deploy it for you, right? Up and running in few minutes, right? So we need to know about it. Go to the next slide. Now, see, yada yada hi dharmasya gnani bharti bhava, right? Yes or no? When there is a good thing, there are bad things also. Yes or no? That's why we have tried to come here and we are going to learn about the ethical hacking and security. Yes or no? These LLMs have also a lot of issues. So there is a huge job opportunity in the security domain of the AI as well. Are you able to connect the dots? Yes or no? Now imagine Modi ji is singing Pehla Nasha. Have you seen that video? Yes or no? This is due to the LLM. Yes or no? Now imagine it's a very light note we are talking about, right? You imagine Modi ji giving the hate speech, right? Are you able to correlate the hate speech? You understand what hate speech is, right? Yes or no? He is giving some message to all of us which he should not give, but he has not given, and the entire video is spreading across the internet. We will not be able to identify that this message is actually given by Modi ji or not. Yes or no? And these things are happening across the globe. Lot of wars are happening because of the deep fakes. Have you heard this term called deep fakes? Yes or no? You can also clone your own avatar right now also. You can clone your own avatar and make a deep fake videos and audios and everything. You within the many free open source tools out there, right? So that's where the security comes into the picture. Right? So you would need to know, and to know about the LLM security, you need to know about the basics of the security, which you would be learning in this sessions and with the team, Octet team in the further. Right? So that's where I'm trying to help you connect the dots. So far so good? Are you with me? Wonderful. Now, when the blockchain comes into the picture, right? So what happens? These LLMs have the challenges, right? The LLMs have the challenges what? From where it is taking the data, right? It's all computer, right? It's all taking the data and processing it, right? But from where it is taking the data, how it is processing, if you want to control it in a decentralized way, right? Decentralized way means what? You imagine OpenAI can right now do anything with any of our data, right? Even though it is the largest company in the world, they have done so many things they can be questioned for. Yes or no? They have been already been questioned, but right now people doesn't know, right? For example, you imagine from all this entire internet, they have taken the data and put it into their own LLMs, right? LLMs is models, right? Yes or no? There would be some information of yours also. Yes or no? So there are all the public information they have taken. They haven't taken anyone's permission to fine tune that models, right? So that's where the security comes into the picture. So what with the blockchain, what you can do is whatever storage of the data you do, whatever the storage of the data you do, you're putting in a way where there is no one single authority of the data, right? You imagine you're giving the information to all of us, but none of us can access it. Are you all with me? Yes or no? In your computer, you will store my information, but you will not be able to access that information. That's what the blockchain will do, right? It is going to decentralize the data, but it will decentralize the data, but it will not give an access, like the sir has mentioned about the authorization and authentication, right? It's not going to give an authorization to a node, right? In the computational term, we call it a node, right? A computer, an end computer to access the data. So LLMs, what they do, rather than storing everything into someone else's computer, which is a cloud, right? Cloud is what, right? Right? Sundar Pichai's computer or Jeff Bezos' computer, right? It's nothing more than that, right? So rather than storing that information on the cloud, we are storing the information across all of our computers so that no one can access it. It can process it, but it cannot access it. That's what the blockchain is doing. Are you all with me? Yes or no? Okay, so make the most out of the course that you will be enrolled for, right? Learn about this technology, and you must learn about the basics of ethical hacking, the fundamental part of it. Once you become the fundamental knowledgeable person, you start using with the AI, it will vast your career domain to the exponential growth, right? Right now with this, from sitting here, I am managing 600 employees in the United States, right? So you imagine it's physically, you don't need to be physically available now anywhere, right? You just need to have the enough tools, enough knowledge, basic understanding. You know, I am managing accounts, I am managing operations, sales, business, marketing, right? I am not smart and knowing each and every domain exponentially, right? So how you can do that? You need to gain a knowledge, and to gain the knowledge, there is a rule called 100-hour rules, right? Are you all aware about it? Do you know 100-hour rules, right? If you are investing 20-25 minutes daily, I am not telling you to invest the days and hours. How many minutes? 20-25 minutes. If you are investing in a specific domain daily for 100 hours, you will become expert. Rather, you want to become like you want to play tabla or violin, you want to become a singer. If you are investing consecutively, consistently 25 minutes in a day, then you will become pro in that specific topic. After you invest the 100 hours, right? You will have enough information to take you to the next step, right? With that being said, I will waste my words. I hope you have learned a little bit from the discussion. Yes? Thank you so much. Thank you.
So much, Chintan ji, wonderful speech, and I think बहुत ही जबरदस्त explanation हुआ है यहाँ AI पे, because being a part of such an industry, I also use AI to design some scripts where there are certain big events. So I guess AI is the next मतलब gold जिसको हम बोल सकते हैं. So I think he has given a wonderful speech, and to do a vote of thanks, I would like to call upon stage Mr. Darshan Pathak to please come here and hand over the gift. Sir, a few words for Chintan. Speaker to whom I would like to call upon stage एक बहुत ही जबरदस्त पर्सनालिटी है जिनके बारे में मैं अभी स्टडी कर रहा था, एंड उनको स्टेज पे बुलाने से पहले I would like to give a brief introduction, and we have speaker Mr. Shubham Sangwan, a research scholar at NFSU, and this topic would be EFIR, being a cybercrime investigator. Now this seems to be another interesting topic. So Mr. Shubham Sangwan is a dedicated cybersecurity and forensic professional with a robust academics and practical background. He is currently a full-time research scholar. क्या बात है? So ladies and gentlemen, without wasting time, एक बार जोरदार ताली के बीच स्वागत कीजिए शुभम सागर. Sir, please.